Hey everybody, you asked me to teach you how to fold a dollar bill into a heart. So I'm going to show you right now. So you just take your regular dollar bill. The first thing you're going to do is fold it. Let's see if I can do this. Alright, so fold it like that onto the edge like a triangle. See? So, and everything that I do, I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to crease it. So you want to do that on yours. So folding this into, and you want to make sure you make a nice little point at the end. Nice little point at the end, right? And then crease it, like so. Okay? And then you're basically going to do that on this other side, and then you're going to do it on the other side of the rectangle. So I'm doing the other side here, and you're just going to bring it to the edge there, like so. So see, now it folds in both directions, right? Like that. Get my hands out of the way, like that, and like that. So now do that to this side. Got it? So I fold like this. So again, like that, right? And then and then folding like so. Okay, so then you undo and see how you've got the nice creases. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take those creases that you've made like that, and you're going to fold in like so. See? And then you're going to go like that. Okay, and I'll do it on the other side. You've got this. That's what the back side looks like, right? You take it, you fold it in like so. And then you turn it into another little triangle. This is basically just making many little triangles over and over in different ways. So now your bill looks like this, right? And you want to make sure and crease everything down, fold it down. So then you want to take it and you want to fold it together, like so, right? So it's like this, and then you just fold it together so that the triangles match up. And then you want to, okay, so then you have this, right? And then you can take this little bit at the end and fold it underneath. See what I'm doing? Fold it underneath, okay? So the triangles are matched up, and then you fold this bit like so and crease it. So then you got like a little hat, little, okay? And then you're gonna open, so let's see, that's the best angle to show you. You have it like this, and then you're going to take your finger in between and open, but leave that fold. So I'll show you the other side, like so. So you had your little hat, right? Now it looks like this. So flipping it over, okay? So now you want to take the back here. See what I'm doing? So you could do this on either side, it doesn't matter which side, but you want to take the sort of the solid side and fold it over. Okay? So that what you have is these little loose bits. Okay? So I'm just showing you from all the different angles. So I'll show you again. It was like this, and you just want to fold one of those flaps, see, down. It was like this, and you fold the back part down. Okay, and crease it. So now you have that, and there's like a little Alright, so then you take each of these. take each of these loose bits, loose edges of the triangle, and you're going to fold them up towards the top. So I'm going to do it with all of the loose edges. See how that is? And I'm going to do that the same over here. See that loose? I'm just going to fold it in. It's hard to get my hands out of the out of the way so you can see. Okay. And you can always pause, I guess, and re-look at what it looks like. So got that, and then you're going to take these and do the same thing. Fold it up and in. Okay. I'm trying to make sure. See that one? Okay. And then fold this one up and in. Okay, so you're starting to see the heart take shape, right? Okay, so now that you have those folds, right, then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of open them, and there's a little opening in between there because they're doubled up. See? So I'm going to do that and then squish them back down, but sort of parting in the middle. And if my my way of using words to describe this doesn't work for you, you can always YouTube how to fold a dollar bill into a heart. I'm sure someone else is doing this. Okay, so I take that, remember, and then open that up. So I stick my finger in, and then I sort of fold it down. Okay, so it was like that, and now it's like this. So you're kind of opening up the triangle. And you just do it to all four. Opening up the triangle, then folding it in to the center of itself. You're kind of folding into the crease, I guess. And then you do the last one. Okay. Then what you should have is this. That's the back. This, okay? And then we get even tinier foldings, so then you take these little squares, see, and you're going to fold from this edge in towards the crease in the center. So it's going to look like that. I don't know if you can see that. So the same thing with all of the edges of these squares. You're going to take the edge of the square here and fold it into the center of the square, or the center, that diagonal crease in the square. So I'll show you one. You're kind of making them into little kites. Instead of a square, now it's a kite. See what I'm saying? So square, and then it turns into this little kite looking shape. Okay, so you do that with each of them. Taking the edges of the square and folding it into a kite. So taking the edge of the square and folding in towards the center crease. And it's good to really crease these down with the fingernail. That's what I do a lot, is I fold it in, I make sure the line is accurate, and then I run my fingernail over the crease so it gets a nice sharp edge. And kind of, it makes it stick better. And of course, the more precise you can be, the better the final origami is going to look. Sometimes I know I'm not super precise and it's not really that big a deal. With a newer dollar bill, it'll be harder, a little bit, well, in some ways it'll be harder, in some ways it'll be easier. So you see what happened there is all those little squares got folded into little kites. Okay? So then you take, you're kind of doing another opening thing. You're going to open up the kite a little bit. And let's see if I can show you here. And you're going to sort of, I use my fingernail, you're going to open up the side of the kite again, and then you're going to push down See if I can get there. You're going to push it in like that. See? So then you've made like another kite-ish looking thing, but with that. So, here was the other one. Right. So it was, sorry, that one kind of uncreased. So it looked like this, and I just opened that one, so I'm going to open this one, and then push down from the top. So I'm going to open and push down. So then I'm going to do that to each of them. Open the little thing from the very center of it, because there's an opening space. It's really hard to tell because everything's sort of vaguely white and green, but see how I'm getting it to open and then pushing it down like that. So I'm going to do all of these. So there you do all, let's see, 8 of them? Yeah. And yeah, you're just gonna hang out with me and do this at the same time as me because I'm not gonna edit this video because I don't love editing videos that much. And I just want to give this to you guys because you asked me for it. So you're pushing down all the tops of those little openings. Oh, I was going to say, so with a used dollar bill that's kind of floppy, it's not going to hold the thing as crisp, but if you make a mistake, it's sometimes easier to correct. Oh, this one really does not want me to do this. There we go. Yeah, this one's going to be a little funky. I don't usually fold them by showing people what I'm doing up in the air like that. Alright, so here's what it looks like when all of those little, let's see if I can get it super close here. All of those little bits have been pushed down from the top, opened up and pushed down, you see? So I don't know if you can tell, but this was the square, and then we folded in towards the center and then pushed down at the top. So you're almost done. Now all you do is you take the corners of the heart and you just kind of estimate, you just sort of fold it back to give it more of a heart shape. I'm just folding it back and under. It's a little bit, those are the bits that'll always kind of pop back out. So if you really want it to be super crisp, use a crisp dollar bill instead of a folded, like an old sort of dirty one. And if you really want it to stay, then either tape it or put a big book on it and leave it for a few days to really get the crease to stay. So that's what it looks like from the back. See, I just fold them back. So when you want to give it to somebody, sometimes it's nice to be like, here, and you you hold one down as you hand it to them. Okay, and so it looks pretty close to the heart. You'll see though that the bottom has this little little side bit, so you just sort of fold them under. You just sort of take them and tuck them in there, and then crease those also. And the more you crease them, the better they'll stay. So there was one side that I folded under, and then I'm going to do the other. So those are kind of the adjusting for it not, you know, being a perfect size of paper for a heart. So you're just kind of making it work. But people seem to love these, so they are great gifts for, well, especially tips at restaurants and at the bar. People seem to love receiving them. They get really excited. I like to just fold it while I'm sitting there and leave it and not say anything, and I, just, yay, blessings to you, love and money. So there you go. That's how you fold a dollar bill into a heart. If you have any questions, I don't know, email me, Facebook message me, post a comment on the video, and, probably rewatch the video and see if you can catch it the second time around if I wasn't clear. I did the best I could for, never holding it up in the air like that. There you go. Oh, and if you want to be extra cute, you can stick a little coin in the center in between these little kite bits. So you can put it, usually a quarter fits best, I think. Thanks.